Each year, the 22nd of April marks what's known as Earth Day, an annual event dedicated to raising awareness of key environmental issues and the need for better environmental protections. This year's theme, Invest in Our Planet, touches on many of the key environmental buzzwords often heard throughout the workplace today: the need for sustainability and equity, community engagement and empowerment, and above all, the need for corporate social responsibility. 2022 was an unprecedented year in terms of climate disasters. From record-breaking temperatures hitting parts of Europe and North America, to devastating floods and landslides affecting millions of people in Pakistan, no place on Earth was untouched by the consequences of climate change. Moreover, few organizations found themselves spared from the economic ramifications of an unstable climate, and one consequence in particular that virtually all organizations found themselves dealing with was the increased pressure from their employees to take a proactive stance against key issues like climate change. In fact, an overwhelming majority of employees now say that an organization's social purpose is one of the biggest influences on their decisions to work for them. What this means for organizations is that now is the time for them to reevaluate their commitment to the 4 Ps: people, planet, purpose, and profit, and position themselves as a beacon for social good by adopting the policies and practices set forth by the model of corporate sustainability. What is corporate sustainability? Coined in 1987, corporate sustainability refers to economic development that meets the needs of present generations without compromising the needs of future generations. In 2023, and with respect to Earth Day, it encompasses organizations' equal commitment to environmental and social justice, recognizing their intersectional relationship with one another, namely the essential role that environmental protection and restoration play in determining the state of one's health and well-being. How can organizations practice corporate sustainability? There are 3 pillars or building blocks often discussed within conversations about corporate sustainability: the environmental, the social, and the economic, which make up the framework otherwise referred to by the acronym ESG. This framework helps organizations assess their impact on local or global climates, communities, and economies, and encourages them to use natural resources responsibly, treat all stakeholders well, and invest in a sustainable future best suited to the needs and interests of their stakeholders. While the best ESG strategies will vary from one organization to the next, ultimately, organizations who demonstrate a commitment to corporate sustainability will prioritize mutually beneficial partnerships with their employees, their customers, and the communities they serve. The ultimate aims of every organization will be to minimize their own environmental impact, as well as minimize the impact that issues like climate change have on their stakeholders. This can include any number of actions, such as using supplies or services that conserve energy, water, and other limited resources. It can include expanding benefits offerings to provide employees with better access to the supports needed to cope with the adverse effects of climate change, as well as access to flexible scheduling, financial support, and professional development opportunities, all of which stimulate growth and innovation essential for a bright and sustainable future. Most importantly, practicing corporate sustainability requires that sustainability is included within every decision the organization makes, from policy making to the distribution of rights and duties. From lobbying to board and shareholder management, organizations should ensure that they lead and operate with transparency, integrity, and accountability. Ultimately, the key message of corporate sustainability is that organizations should strive to be good neighbors and good global citizens. Issues such as climate change are too big to overcome on our own. Thus, it is important that everyone and every organization comes together to achieve the same aim, that is, a better and more sustainable future for all.